Picture this. The very first light of creation barely touched the earth as a soft, cool breeze carried promises from long ago. In those early days, when every new sunrise brought hope and wonder, two brothers, Cain and Abel, walked side by side under a sky bursting with color. Abel, gentle and true, gave his best by offering his finest sheep, a gift filled with genuine love that shone like a piece of heaven. Meanwhile, Cain, a hard-working farmer whose calloused hands told of long days in the field, struggled deep down with a heavy feeling of jealousy and a nagging sense that he wasn't good enough. When God looked upon Abel's offering with favor and warmth, Cain's heart was struck by a burning anger he couldn't control, and a haunting question began to echo in his mind. Am I my brother's keeper? That question, simple yet powerful, ignited a spark of envy that soon grew into an all-consuming blaze. As the day wore on and the shadows lengthened, the tension between the brothers became almost unbearable, a silent warning of the tragedy to come. Overwhelmed by his inner storm, Cain led Abel away to a quiet corner of the land, a place where the earth seemed to hold its breath. There, in that fateful moment, the anger inside Cain erupted into a terrible act. In a burst of uncontrolled rage, he took the life of his own brother, committing the first murder ever recorded. Abel's blood stained the ground, a heartbreaking mark of lost innocence and the devastating cost of unchecked envy. In the aftermath of this unspeakable betrayal, God, saddened by the loss of such purity, turned his gaze upon Cain with deep regret and sorrow. As punishment, Cain was cursed to wander alone through a barren and lonely land, forced to carry the heavy burden of his actions wherever he went. This curse wasn't just a punishment. It was a constant reminder of the deep pain and loss that come when we fail to care for those we love. The story of Cain and Abel isn't merely an ancient tale. It's a lesson that speaks to us even today. It shows us how jealousy can twist a kind heart, how a single moment of anger can forever change lives, and how neglecting our duty to care for one another can lead to tragedy. In our own lives, when we allow bitterness or resentment to take hold, we risk not only harming ourselves, but also those around us. Abel's sacrifice represents the beauty of giving our best with pure intentions, while Cain's actions serve as a stark warning about the dark path that jealousy can lead us down. This timeless narrative challenges us to reflect on our own lives and ask ourselves if we are truly looking out for one another. It urges us to choose compassion over conflict and to remember that every small act of kindness can light up even the darkest moments. So as we move through our busy days, let's keep in mind the lessons of these two brothers, a lesson that reminds us to be mindful of our feelings, to overcome our darker impulses, and to always strive to be our brother's keeper.